What's going on, y'all? It's Bobby Blaze, man. You know what? I've been thinking a lot about this hysteria surrounding this whole viral outbreak and everything. It seems to be that this event is bigger than 9/11. Since 9/11, that only happened in one day. We had an idea pretty good of who did it, went to war at it, and you know how that all that resulted. But this is different. This affects the whole world. This isn't necessarily like an enemy, a tangible enemy, like in any other war. And it's such a troubling time. It's amazing to me how quickly the fabric of society can quickly come unraveled over a virus. You know, and it's like a lot of people they're feeding into this hysteria. They're just so fearful. And and the opposite of fear is faith. So I think all of us, we need to remain more faithful because we know at the end of the day, God's in control. We also need to remain vigilant and just practice common sense. I mean, if you think about it, we're also in the flu season anyway. So a lot of people, they're already getting the flu. And naturally, when we do that, we always have to wash our hands, stay healthy, and everything else. And a lot of these precautions, I think they seem to be a little bit much. But this is the world we live in right now. This is our current reality. A lot of this quarantining and a lot of businesses that are shutting down because of this outbreak, it's really unprecedented. And we've never seen this before. I never have. But to look at the silver lining, first of all, a lot of this time that a lot of people already have, this might be a good time to catch up. If you ever wanted to write that novel, now's the time. Catch up on your Netflix or whatever you want to do. You have time to pursue more passions with less interruptions. Another good silver lining, I think, is the fact that we're more unified now than we've ever been. Like if you look at the news, it's just wall-to-wall reaction to this outbreak. We don't really see a lot of the political contention that we see, especially this being an election year. You see a lot of that Democrat versus Republican rhetoric. You see a lot of racial tension constantly, worldwide, just hatred for everybody. But now it seems to be a little more of a spirit of camaraderie because we understand, at least a lot of people understand, that we are all in this together. Everybody's taking measures, and the best part is a lot of people seem to start to realize that this virus, it does not discriminate. It doesn't matter, And I think if we just all stick together, and even after we see our way through this, will we continue to be as united as we are now? Or will that dwindle with time and then everybody goes back to regular hatred? I don't know. I mean, like I said earlier, there's a lot of fear, but we need to focus on the opposite of that fear and just keep our faith. Because at the end of the day, God's in control. I've heard some people even say that this virus is like a growing pain. Since we're starting to move into another era. Like this is a fresh decade. This is a fresh start. This is a fresh beginning. And it's always the darkest before the dawn. So I don't know, just a lot of things are just starting to come to the surface, and just humanity just needs to sit back, take a breath, and I'm kind of glad that people are a little less hateful, except for people fighting in Walmart over toilet paper. I still can't figure that one out. But before this whole fighting over toilet paper, everybody was fighting over that other kind of paper. I guess some things will never change. But all I'm saying is, let's just continue to stick together. Enjoy this camaraderie and this unity while it lasts, because at the end of the day, it's all in God's hands. Peace.